So if you are an independent contractor or a /a 1099 worker, you are basically self-employed. Okay, you are not an employee, so you can work under your own name with your own social security number, or you can do it under your LLC. Now, I personally advise all my clients to register their business because you get a lot of tax benefits and you also have a lot of protection. Okay, if you work under your name, you are not being protected. Okay, so if you're being sued, your name is being sued, you're being sued, your bank accounts, your personal assets are being targeted, versus if you have an LLC, everything is under that LLC because your business is separate from your personal stuff. Okay, so if someone is suing you, for example, they're not going to sue Nancy, they're going to sue the name of my business. Okay, so I highly recommend that you register a name so that you can keep your personal and your business stuff separate. Now, another thing with a 1099 worker is that taxes are not being taken out of your paychecks. So if you're being paid bi-weekly, if you're being paid weekly, monthly, whatever, they will not take taxes out of your paycheck, which means that at the end of the year, you will be responsible for paying your own taxes. Now, you can do this quarterly, which a lot of business people, or a lot of people that do 1099 contract work, they do pay their taxes quarterly. So that's something that you may want to do so that you can keep on top of it. Another thing with being a 1099 worker or independent contractor is that you may or may not have to get your own liability insurance. Okay, if you have your own business, you probably and definitely will need a general insurance or liability insurance to protect your business or protect yourself. So basically, if you are a 1099 worker, you are not being seen as an employee, you'll be seen as a separate entity, and so you will need to protect yourself by getting your own insurance. I have had some independent contractor gigs where they did provide insurance for me, so you just want to double check with the person who's hiring you to make sure that if you need to get your own insurance or if they're going to be provided insurance for you. And when I say insurance, I mean your business insurance. Another thing with a 1099 worker is that you are going to be paid based on an agreed upon contracted rate. Okay, so basically this means that you and the agency that's hiring you, you're going to come into an agreement of how much pay or how much they're going to pay you and when they're going to pay you. Okay, and this is going to be in a contract for you to agree on it. It's going to be an agreement between you and the agency of how services are going to be rendered. As a 1099 worker, you do make your own schedule. Like I said, you're working as if you have your own business and you're getting your own clients, except the only difference is that they're giving you the clients, okay? And you're just rendering the services that those clients need. That's the only difference. So you're going to be making your own schedule. You're going to be providing services how you see fit. Because you are providing services as an OT, you have to make sure that you're following the guidelines of what it is to be an OT in your state and the laws and rules that comes with being an OT in your state. You have to follow those rules. But as far as how you provide those services, when you provide those services, how you document those services is going to be based on you, and it's also going to be based on the type of insurance. Insurance usually goes hand in hand with what the state requirements are for your profession. So make sure that if you're taking insurance, that you make sure that you follow the rules and regulations that insurance company may have in place. You may have to also do your own marketing. So if you want to have a contract with an agency, if you want to have a contract with a company, whatever, you can come up with a brochure. You can even come up with a simple landing page that you can send them and say, hey, I'm an OT, I'm a PT, I'm an SLP, I have experience or I have skills providing X, Y, and Z services. This is my brochure, this is my website, check me out, see, need someone to come over there and provide these type of services, right? And then if they want you to come, you come together, you agree upon your contract rate, you agree upon what services and job duties that you're going to perform, you sign it, and then boom, you're done. Okay, so that makes it very simple. I think the main difference between a 1099 worker and a full-blown CEO, business owner, private practice is that with 1099 worker, they usually already have the clients in place. You're just coming to provide the services to the client based on the agreed upon contract. If I'm starting from scratch, as a private practice owner, and I have to go out there, get my own clients, start everything fresh. I don't have any systems in place. Someone is not paying me. I'm getting paid directly from insurance. If I'm billing insurance, I'm getting paid directly from my patients. Versus with 1099, the agency that's hiring me, that I'm going to contract with, they're going to be paying me. I don't have to bill insurance and all that stuff. However, that can be a little different. Some contractors may want you to do your own billing. Okay, so they will have a billing system in place, and they'll say, hey, for all billing stuff, for every patient that you see, make sure that you put the billing in here, and it will take care of everything else, and then they'll pay you. Okay, so that's the difference with 1099 versus employee and having your own business, private practice, starting from scratch. So I hope this video was helpful. I was trying to make it very simple. If you guys need more information about being a 1099 versus employee versus private practice starting from scratch, let me know and I can give you more information.